Hey guys, I'm just going to fly through Tuesday's home workout with you. So mobility work, same as always, just 2-3 rounds as best you can just before we come onto Zoom or before you do it at home. So first thing we're going to do is just a hip opener. Okay, so hip opener that we're just going to do tonight. Okay, half kneeling position, hand resting on the floor. Okay, from there I'm just going to clamp my foot. Okay, and then just use that elbow just to push the knee away, making sure that this front foot heel stays on the ground, the foot is flat, and then what we're going to do is try and elevate that back leg right up as I try and bring my belly button towards the floor. Try and always aim for belly button towards the floor and then bring your whole torso rather than just collapsing over. Okay, and then just kind of dropping your head to the floor, and it makes you kind of feel like you're actually getting more of a stretch, but you're not really. Okay, we want to think of pulling that belly button down. Okay, so opening up that hip, stay on that side probably for about 45 seconds or so. Then we're just going to go into a straddle. So a straddle position. Okay, we can do this. Best thing to do is doing it up against the wall. Okay, or trying to maybe do it off the corner of a box. Okay, so getting into that straddle position is sitting up nice and tall. Okay, and it is just getting our legs as wide as we possibly can. Okay, and then from there, again, I'm trying to think of bringing my belly button towards the floor as much as I possibly can, not just kind of collapsing over with my chest and dropping my chin down towards the floor. Okay, so I really want to pull myself forward. Okay, can use my feet or my ankles as a bit of an anchor, or a lot of people will have a weight out in front of you or a bar or something that helps pull you into that position. And I always think of pulling belly button forward. Okay, we'll just make it a little bit easier, okay, if you just do it sitting up onto a box. And then last thing we're going to do is just a calf stretch. Okay, so the calf stretch we're going to do is just against the wall, okay, or whatever it might be. Alright, so we've done this loads times in the gym. It is getting your foot in, toe pointing all the way up as much as you possibly can. Get that heel right in against the wall, and then bringing knee, hip, and chest in towards the wall. Okay, so it's not sitting back, it's bringing everything right in, not allowing that foot to move. Is that alright? And then we're just going to hold that for about 30 seconds as well. After that, there's a little bit of strength work today, so I'll just fly through that really quickly. Okay, so we're going to do some tricep extensions or tricep pull downs, one or the other, depending on what weight you have or if you have bands or whatever it might be. So tricep extension, few different ways you can do this. Okay, so we can do it standing. Alright, so that's perfectly fine. We can just do it standing. A lot of people will just rest their opposite hand there just to create a little bit of stability. And I'm just going to push all the way up. So elbow stays nice and close in. Okay, and elbow stays pointed up towards the ceiling. And then I'm just using the back of my arm, my tricep, to extend that weight all the way up overhead. Okay, so you can do that. You can do it in a half kneeling position. Okay, or we can do it lying down. So other way is doing it lying down. So into that position, weight is starting, okay, at my shoulder, elbows pointing up towards the ceiling, and again, same thing, extending all the way up overhead. Is that alright? If you don't have a weight, but you do have a band, what you can do is just anchor your band in front of you, okay, move your hands up the band to create enough tension, alright, and then you're going to keep your elbows in, you're going to be in that position to start, so elbows at a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to extend and pull down, bringing your hands all the way to your pockets, isolating your tricep as much as you possibly can. You'll find with the weight, okay, you're probably looking at maybe between 6 and 10 reps, depending on the weight that you have available to you. If you're using a band, I want you to aim for a higher rep range, looking at about 15 to 20 reps. Is that right? Second movement, we're keeping focus on our arms, okay, because the Metcon's very legs orientated. So second movement is our one arm row. So again, taking your dumbbell, we can do this a couple of different ways. Easiest way, and the way that we will kind of do it in the gym, is obviously onto a bench or with just something in front of us. So I'm going to get into that position, going to push my hips back. Okay, so I'm in a split stance. I'm going to retract that shoulder blade back up, and from there I'm going to roll all the way up, keeping that weight nice and close. Elbow is nice and tucked in. Okay, bring that weight to touch off my chest, extending down directly below that shoulder, not collapsing and everything dropping towards the floor. Is that okay? So one arm row, again, we're looking at between 6 and 10 reps on that, depending on the weight you have available to you. So Metcon is 1 round. Okay, so we're looking at 1 round of this. Okay, there's a higher kind of rep ranges of things, so it's just working through it as best you can. So first movement is 50 step ups. Okay, so 50 step ups is your first movement. So that's 2 feet up, 2 feet down onto your box. Try, if available to you, we're looking to have a box height, okay, where it is 90-degree angle. Okay, 90-degree angle or more if at all possible. Okay, a little bit more, but try not to go any much more than that. But ideally, in and around the 90-degree angle position is what we are looking for. If you have to go less, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so there's 2 feet up, 2 feet down. Remember, when we're doing step ups, when we step up on top of the box, it is not this and then stepping back down. It is up, standing up tall, ankles, knees, hips, fully lock out. Eyes should kind of look forward. So okay, so you're going to do 50 step ups. Once you have that done, you're going to do 100 double unders. Okay, so it's 100 double unders. The alternative to your skipping is just above. Okay, so alternative to skipping for single double under, okay, is there as well. But other than that, you are doing 100 double unders. Okay, so 50 step ups, 100 double unders. Then you're going to do 50 bodyweight squats. Remember, with a bodyweight squats, they should mimic and should look like what you would do if you had your bar on your back. Okay, so if I have a bar on my back, it is going to be that position. So that's what I'm going to do a bodyweight squat like. Okay, and extending all the way up. Not letting that chest collapse over first. Okay, sitting all the way down, chest is up, back nice and straight, and driving all the way up to full extension every single time. So you will do 50 bodyweight squats. Then you will do 100 double unders. Okay, again, so another 100 double unders, and then you're going to finish off again with 50 step ups. Okay, so there's just 1 round of it. You're trying to get through it as fast as you can while maintaining good technique all the way through. So 50 step ups, 100 double unders, 50 bodyweight squats, 100 double unders, and then finishing off with another 50 step ups. That's it, guys. That is Tuesday. I hope to see a good few of you on Zoom at 10 a.m. Talk to you then.